And here we go.
7104, I just reached town center, going to the back garage back there. The gal is still on my bus, passed out. I do have another passenger sitting with her, until we maybe get her off the bus.
Okay, can I get a description of her? About how old
Get
would you
that
say?
woman off the bus.
Maybe late 40s, she's brown jacket, looks like.
All right, and is she, do you think she might be on drugs or drunk or anything? Is that why she's not responding?
My guess would be intoxicated. I did pick her up in front of the liquor store. She did have alcohol with her when she got on the bus.
All right, copy. And let's see, is she breathing properly?
Oh yeah, I checked. I even went back, tried to wake her up at one time. She's breathing fine. It's clear that she's just passed out.
Copy that. All right, I will, once you pull into the drop-off only area right there by the parking garage, just go ahead and hold it there with your forward flashers to let other buses know that you're going to be there. I will ask you.
Copy that, thank you. I don't know if they're going to be able to escort her off, but thank you.
Oh, it happens all the time. They have their ways. All right, just stand by and...
Yeah, just stand by. Okay. Okay, well, wait a minute. Missed this one.
2101, Center Garage. How can I help you? Hey, my kneel light is torn off of this bus. Okay, but the bus does kneel? That is correct, and I tested it, it arced on me, and so the two wires are hanging out there, and the casing is broken. Copy, can you...
Workers' comp claim.
7009 Northeast 33rd in U.S. Grant Place, southbound. My front passenger doors, upon closing, are making a terrible screeching squeak. Okay, only when they're closing.
Torture will continue.
7707, location 21st and Northrop, heading south.
7707, go ahead.
My check engine light came on right about after
Oh, fuck the check engine light. Just drive.
This is block 868. I have a passenger wanting to go to bus 19 to Woodstock. I would like some instructions as to where they should get off downtown.
Well, you're supposed to know that. What's the matter with you? Fired. Don't you memorize where they should get off? If you got to know the HR man, you're going to know that too.
Extra service 767. 767, go ahead. Hey, just info for you. The reliever 2468 just departed Gateway. He's not going to make it to 18th and Morrison to start that trip on time. So we'll have you start it. You'll meet him somewhere en route, and that'll be your day. Okay, it's
10-4, good buddy. Your reliever is going to make it. The Australian. This is the
2468.
That's a different Australian than the Australian from the lift.
Operator 20375. Alright, so you're going to be taking over the run at Fremont and 21st, it looks like. Is this different than the instructions I just got? Did you call me just a minute ago and tell me that I was going to go out to 18th and Morrison? So now it's 21st in Fremont? That's right. I'm sorry. I just got further information, so things are a little bit different. So at Fremont and 21st, you're going to take over the run at 16:58. So you have 38 minutes to get there, so you have plenty of time. Okay, Fremont and 21st, and I'm trying to find my way over there now. I took an exit after I heard there was a change in plan, so I've got to find my way over there. All right, do you know how to get to Hollywood Transit Center? You're really close to there. I think I go left on Sandy, don't I? Hollywood Transit Center is to your east. I think you already passed it. So what you would need to do is take a left.
Come on, Australian. Don't you know we're on Portland?
601 northbound on Ground and Stark.
601, I got your emergency medical. What do you have going on?
Yes, I had a lady walk around the bus. As soon as she walked on, she said she needs medical. I said, would you like for me to call an ambulance? She said yes.
Okay, and can we ask her what is it that she needs medical for? What sort of injury or whatever that is it that she needs?
Yes, I have that information. She come on and she says that she's dehydrated, she's cold, and she's very intoxicated too.
I copy. About how old would you say she is?
Approximately 60.
All right, copy. Where you are you blocking the streetcar if you were going to hold up there?
Yes, it is.
Get an ambulance. Why don't you call an ambulance herself rather than walk on a bus? Damn straight, no fare, no ride. Yeah. Cha-cha don't care about that shit.
7109, I'm trying to get to Jefferson. Oh, 7109.
This is another new dispatch. New dispatcher. New dispatcher alert.
I don't believe I'm in oh, you're 674. Okay, so you're still heading that way. Are you doing okay? I'm kind of turned around. I'm not sure if I'm going in the right direction to Jefferson. Okay, where exactly are you? I'm on the bus roll on 6th and Washington. Yeah, you need to be going the other way. Trying to think of where you could take a left.
Fired. What do you got there? Egg?
Yeah, egg fouillon.
Egg fouillon, there you go. Yeah, they hit the brakes my ass.
1710, I've given a description for an individual as well as a hazard that he's creating at the Weidler and Lloyd Center stop when you're ready.
Okay, what is this gentleman, what is this person doing?
This way, when I drove up on this stop, there
Want
is
to cut a
garbage
stone?
everywhere. And I mean straight
Maybe you
out
can
of
get
the
high on
street. Probably, I don't know, 100 feet long by 20 feet wide. Just random pieces of garbage. When I stopped the bus, I heard the gentleman kicking what sounded like broken glass right in the shelter. The shelter itself is not damaged, so it must be some glass from somewhere else. He's a male, looks like white, about 40...
Jesus, just drive, fool.
6270. Hello, 6270. I was just curious.
Nothing to
There's
do with
kind of a
your job.
discrepancy in your block on your last trip heading to Sunset Transit Center.
No.
The system is
I like
showing
to
that you
listen
were
to him. I don't want to be
off-road
doing
right
it.
between 139,000 block and Milliken Way and Jenkins
fun
and
to listen
Murray.
to. I don't
Was
want to
there
be the one
some
in the
issue with
seat.
the route you
I'm
got
kidding. I've
turned
done
on?
my thing.
Oh, I must have made a wrong turn error.
No, she got
Oh,
big
okay, copy.
family.
All right, I'll let customer service
Always
know their
family shit
kind
for
of
her.
question is on it. All right, thank
Lots
you
of
for letting us
grandkids
know
and stuff.
at
Big
1937.
family woman. Must have made a wrong turn. Oh.
7867 at Borland and 61st, or facing 61st.
7867, how can I help?
I missed my left turn into the entrance of the Meridian Park Hospital, and I'm facing 61st, and I don't know how to get back over to there. So if you could please get me on the right track.
I'm going to try to go to the gym
There
tomorrow.
should be another entrance just in front of you. I think it's also called Meridian Park,
What's the weather?
also known as 61st on the southbound side. You should be able to enter the parking lot from there and make that first
Really
left.
cold.
That'll get you to labor that way.
So
Maybe
just
too
go
cold.
forward onto 61st and make that left
I like to go out when it's too cold.
right there, and then make an immediate left, and that should put me right.
Yeah. Fire, fired. Oh yeah. Okay, just we got to do a little of the King County man. Come on, we got to go on YouTube to do this.
YouTube, we're signing back on.
King
So
County
my
man at
question
TriMet.
is for the supervisor now.
King
Why
County.
is it all right to give a homeless person a ticket for not having fare if they're homeless.
Because everybody is required to have fare on the train.
Okay.
Right? If you don't have fare, then you are
That is called a company man. He is reciting the company line. He's a company man, which is why he's promoted, because he will do what he's told like a good Nazi.
subject to getting a citation.
Okay. So morally and logically, if the homeless person can't afford an apartment, a trailer, a place to sleep, how are they?
Here to do a moral or an ethical argument with you.
Uh-huh.
No, he's not there to do a moral and ethical. You're there to penalize. You are implementing Nazi policies, and you don't care because you're making $40 an hour.
Ethically, you have to have fare in order to ride the train.
Okay.
It's no different than having to buy anything else.
That's wrong. False equivalency, and I'll tell you why. Because the train goes down the track whether you pay or not. Now, if you steal something out of the store, they have to replace the item at their cost. If you don't pay the fare, nothing's lost. Nothing has to be replaced. That's one of those lies that is constantly perpetuated over and over and over. That it's no difference from stealing anything else when it's 180 degrees different from stealing other things. Lie. Company man.
Okay. So my other question for you is, TriMet has partnerships with one of the biggest organizations for homeless people, which is TPI. Now,
I don't know what TPI is. What's he talking about?
there's a lot of federal funding that's crossing hands here. And I believe that TriMet has a program for homeless people, according to your pamphlet. Basically says there's services available, right, to get a reduced card, which is the hot pass, right? So once again, we have services for the homeless to reduce the fare. So the city and TriMet understands that the homeless person can't afford it. But why reduce it instead of telling the homeless person, hey, look, we can try to get an organization to pay for it.
I'm going to direct you to the public information officer at TriMet.
That's the same thing that he did.
Well, it's because I have to. I mean, you're asking questions that are above my pay grade.
Okay.
All right? So, I mean, I want to be respectful to you, but on the other hand, I can't be answering questions that I don't know the exact answers to. If you're out here doing code enforcement, if you don't have valid fare on the train, then you're subject to a citation.
So, and then one last thing.
King County man.
My thing is,
he doesn't know. Don't mess with King County man.
The homeless person is getting the hot pass, right? They're actually going out and doing that. But from my understanding, I'm not sure what your understanding is homeless organizations are supposed to load the hot pass for the homeless person also. I believe it's $28 for a monthly bus pass, right? So maybe instead of...
Actually, it's $56, isn't it? For the discounted, it's half price, unless you're... I wouldn't know. Of course you wouldn't know. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this camera.
Of giving the homeless person a citation, maybe we need to figure out where the money's going, because the organizations are getting federal funding to assist the homeless people, and in my opinion, they're not doing that. From my own experience, they're not doing that. So maybe TriMet needs to reach back out to the homeless organizations and see why that's not being done. That's my only thing, is if you know the homeless person can't pay for it, let's go after the nonprofit organizations that are supposed to be assisting the homeless people with paying for it that's not actually doing their job.
Well, it's not a homeless issue necessarily.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to direct you to the public information officer at this point.
Go to the public information. That's Roberta the Hack Alstead. Okay, if you want to see more of this, go to Murish Knowledge TV on YouTube. But he's always good with these transit people. He gets them all balled up. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with TriMet Scanner today. All right. Let's see what else.
7002.
Okay, 7002, how can I help?
Hey, I was wondering, traffic is light enough to where I can make the left onto Division and just head up to 21st. Do you guys want to give me permission to do that?
Yep, that works for me because that train is not moving, huh?
Nope, it is stuck.
Okay, yeah, please do that.
Copy that, thanks.
Thank you, it's 2105.
It's more fun reading down.
Yeah, and plus you don't make a mess.
Okay, is this directed at anyone in particular? Sorry, can you repeat that? Someone talking to me. Her shouting, is it directed at anyone on the bus in particular? It doesn't appear to be, but like sometimes someone will come on the bus and she just does it. Okay, copy. In situations such as these, just monitor it unless you notice that she's threatening someone in particular. If you get a direct complaint from another passenger, or if you're personally finding it too much of a distraction, then you can open up your doors to the service stop, and I can send help your way. Okay, copy that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And do we happen to know what her destination is? I don't. I can ask her if you like. Only if you feel it's safe for you to do so. That might be helpful. And, you know, if she doesn't get off.
Now she's just insane. What do you want from insane people? They're insane.
I'm not sure that counts then as an illegal thing, unless they're in front of the driveway.
Yeah, they're blocking this driveway, this business right here. Of course, it's closed.
911, if I may. Parking won't come out and do a tag and tow in that area.
Oh,
They've already told us that several times, so 911 won't come out either. They will not do a tag and tow there. It's private property. They will only tow for the owner of that property and nobody else.
there you go.
All right, thank you, 19.
Sorry, I didn't get any of that because the owner of the property was talking to me. What was that?
Tow services will only come out at the owner's request. We can't do it for him. So if he wants those cars towed, he needs to call him in.
There you go.
No, he just said it's okay if they park there. So,
So
I
that's
guess
that.
we'll go ahead and leave it.
All right, copy that. 1945.
No tag and tow. Sorry, buddy.
1710, the problem is off the bus, but to give you a description, it's a black male, Route 50, about 6'2", thin build, wearing a reflective vest. He was making very specific threats, and he's going to definitely be getting on another 17 behind me.
Okay, I copy. We'll keep an eye on him. I'm glad he got off your bus. Are you okay? Is there anything you need?
No, we're fine.
Yeah, it's no crazy, crazy, and more crazy.
I am on, where am I at? Grand. I am on, turning on to Grand as we speak. 667. I have not been able to catch up from the last run. It never hit drop only, because when I drop, they get on. Drop, get on. My followers is behind me again. I am so far behind. Help me.
Okay. Yeah, let me see what I can do. Yeah. Let me take a look at it. I'll send you something over.
Yeah, drop-off only is ridiculous. What they need to do is go back to the old days where the bus that's empty picks up all the people from the bus that's late, and the bus that's late goes to the spot where they're on time. You know, drop-off only means you got to keep stopping so you don't catch up. I don't know what brilliant technocrat thought of that, but it used to be you catch up to your leader, the leader takes all their people off to the follower takes the run, the leader goes to the next spot where they're on time. TriMet doesn't do that. They don't do that. Nope, I don't know. They're brilliant over there, you know.
1270 at a Tiger Transit Center. 1270, go ahead. I have a lady on my bus. I think she might be kind of homeless, but she doesn't speak a lot of English, and she didn't get off downtown Portland. She needs to get downtown. I'm trying to explain to her that I don't go downtown, but she won't get off the bus. I've tried to tell her where to catch the next bus and at what time it comes, but she's not getting off the bus, and I don't know what to do. Well, we could be making a misunderstanding on our part. Of course, trying to get there is maybe she's talking about downtown Sherwood. It's hard to tell. No, she keeps saying Portland downtown, Portland downtown. Okay, well, is there another bus in there? Sorry, what was that? Is there another bus at Tiger GC going downtown at the moment with you there? No, I don't, I mean, is there, I don't know of another bus going down at this hour. I know that the next 12 comes at 4 something in the morning, and I've tried to explain that to her, and I've even printed her out a ticket, but... Okay, have you tried writing it out? Sometimes people can understand written language when they can't understand spoken language. Okay, I won't write it out for her, but I need a...
Write it out. How the fuck is the driver supposed to write it out? Does he have a block of paper with a pen handy?
I'm beyond that because I don't think she's going to get off the bus, so I don't know. Okay, well, let me look up and see what I can come up with.
Maybe hand signals would work.
Yes, I'm here, 1270. Yeah, how do you feel about dropping her off the Beaverton Transit Center on your next to the garage?
Yeah, drop her there.
Wait, what was that? Taking her back to Beaverton Transit Center?
Yeah, let her off there. That's a good place.
Yeah, how do you feel about dropping her off at the Beaverton Transit Center on your way back to the garage? I can do that.
There you go.
Okay,
That's a good place to let her off.
7514 Pier Park. Is that guy still on the bus? Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I got 911 on the phone right now. Evidently they're coming to you right now, so let me know if it gets off. Thank you.
Here come the cops. Whitmill.
It's a white male, about 5'8", 140 pounds, a blue baseball cap and a blue parka. Is that the description of it?
See how Cha-Cha just rattles these things off as fast as possible. You can see how fast he's going because he won't let me catch up. It's like a competition. He's not going to let me catch up.
7514. 7514. Did police take him off? Police escorted him off the bus without any incident. He walked away into the park, and I'm heading back to Center Street. Okay, copy, thanks.
There you go. These people, they know that they just stay around. They get an extra half hour of sleeping in the bus. It takes a while for the cop to show up. It's well known.
9368, dead heading to Tiger Transit Center, and my speedometer is not working correctly. It says I'm doing 45 and I'm doing about 25. Okay, as long as it's reading high and not low, we're good. We'll try to train down weekends. Hey, sorry, for some reason that came across really fuzzy. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, Al just mumbles. As long as it's reading.
Okay, as long as it's reading higher than normal instead of lower than normal, we'll go ahead and trade you out as soon as we have something to trade with. Okay, just so you know, this is a speedometer that tells me how fast or slow I'm going in a particular area.
Yeah, right. Get a ticket. As long as it's going fast. Jesus.
This is line 7509, operator 6729.
7509, what's going on?
My printer isn't working at all. I wiped it down with the alcohol wipe, and it's still not working. It's not printing anything.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, printer of the day.
5471, departing Merlot, on time.
Perfect. Were you just having issues in the yard this morning?
Yeah, they gave me a bus that wasn't there, and then somebody else had it, and it ended up being a graveyard hole, so they couldn't let either of us have it, and there weren't a lot of choices left.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what? I'm impressed that you were able to get a bus and still be able to leave on time. So hopefully that's a good indicator that you're going to have a great day.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it's going to be a good day. Thanks a lot.
Gonna be a good day. There he is. I think I'll screen cap him because I want him for I want him for our thumbnail picture for this YouTube today. You're famous. We like to make people mildly famous, mildly famous. It's just a, small fan club we have here. But the fan club is forever. Once you hit the blog, it's history.
But the majority of the homeless...
Okay, we heard that. Okay, we're not going to listen to that. You want to listen to that? Morse Knowledge TV.
4667. My ramp is not coming out like with the on the switch, so I'm gonna go out to pull out repair to see if they can fix it.
Yeah, girl. Girl.
1907. How can I help you?
Someone spilled coffee all over the floor, so that's what I want to, I don't know.
Coffee. Nobody cares about coffees.
7245.
7245. How can I help?
Hey, there's like 3 or 4 cars parked on 30th in Alberta again. Can you get someone to look at them?
I'll let supervisor know at 1902.
Yeah, that's a waste. Just drive. Just drive. It ain't going to do you no good to call that shit in.
This is 1013, Southeast 26 mile southbound. Hello, 1013. I got your request to talk. How can I help? I was wondering how far my follower was. I'm about 21 minutes down, and I'm at full capacity. People all the way up to the front.
Oh well, that's called the joys of public transportation and why people don't ride public, because it's a goddamn joke. Preschooler was dropped off at the wrong bus stop twice. $49,000 lawsuit. Yes, indeed. That's right. That's right.
Kevin, I got a 96 stuck on I-5 behind an accident kind of thing. Wondering if you'd be available to run one trip out of town for us. Yeah, that'd be no problem.
He says okay.
4473 North Terminal 50. How can I help you? The bus, when I was leaving the yard this morning, it wouldn't start. And the mechanic said it was something to do with the starter. So he started it from the back, and then just this last loop, I forgot to turn off the bus. I turned off the bus by accident, and so I had to start from the back too, which I'm fine with doing that, but I'm about to get relieved by my relief driver, and they're probably not going to want to have to do that. So we get a bus switch out at some point, or a mechanic to go fix the starter. No, we don't need to do a trade. He's going to show the relief on how to start it from in the rear.
What a fucking... See, that's the company you work for. Here's what you do. Don't turn the fucking thing off, okay? You just run it. You don't turn it off, and you don't start it from the back every time. Fuck that.
7506, eastbound on Lombard and West Anna.
This is TriMet, Eli, and he questions the dog owners. He's one of those that's very stickler on, is it a service animal or a pet? He's got petty tyrant characteristics.
Hey, just heads up. Your leader didn't board somebody up at Interstate. Guy had a little black dog with a red vest. Apparently the dog was out of control, trying to attack another dog, so hopefully he's got it under control now. But if he gives you any problems, send me a priority or a police emergency.
All right, well, as long as it's a service animal, hopefully we won't have any problems.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. 9
And only the most uninformed people say, oh no, it's not a service animal. And you just feel sorry for them because they're too stupid to know that if you say it's a service animal, you get on. It doesn't have to be a service. You just say that. It's just, America. You do what you do to get what you need done. You lie, cheat, steal, whatever you got to do.
And 9106, go ahead.
Yeah, this box truck here on, it's actually on Everett 6. Yeah, it's kind of half illegally, hit the spot.
The truck is way too long for the space that it's supposed to go into, so it's partly out in the crosswalk. And it's probably hanging over, I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 feet away from where it should be. And it actually pulled all the way up as far as it could. I don't know if parking will do anything on this or not, but information I can give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they don't do much about any of that shit.
2038.
Hey, you feeling better from the other day?
No, I didn't have any choice. They didn't have any drivers.
Slavery.
I'm sorry about that. How can I help you today, though?
Can you tell me what's going on Barnes? The traffic's backed up clear up to the cemetery. Was there a wreck or something?
There's a wreck on Highway 26 westbound. It's a bad wreck. It's like a parking lot from like...
Yeah, that will do it. That will back up Burnside Barnes. There you go.
1522, pick up, please. 1522.
1522.
1522, how can I help you? That's your priority.
Hey, there's a customer who just muted his tips on the bus right now, but she's saying that she's fine. She doesn't need any medical attention.
Alright, man. Alright, cool. Now, I couldn't hear what happened with the passenger, but I did hear she does not want medical. So what took place?
So I pulled her into the stopped, and she was trying to get off the bus, and she missed us steps.
Oh, okay, so she tripped. Was she on the bus when she tripped, or off the bus when she tripped?
Off the bus.
Okay. And the reason why I need to be very clear, because it depends on what we do. Was she completely off the bus, not touching the bus when she tripped, or was she stepping off of the bus?
Getting off the bus.
Okay, so she was completely off the bus and then tripped.
Yes.
And since she doesn't want any medical, we're going to leave it as a recorder on the radio that at 8:53 you're reporting that 11th and older, a female passenger was totally off the bus, not touching the bus whatsoever, and tripped on the sidewalk and refused medical.
She's just embarrassed and she just took off.
That is fine. It is now recorded. I appreciate...
She wasn't on the bus, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to call it in. You just drive away and let them die.
Block 603, MLK and Jarrett, northbound. I just had a gentleman at MLK and Killingsworth northbound with a walker. He was exiting out of the front door as the bus lowered. He fell as he was going out. I think his wheels caught or something as he was getting off the bus.
Oh, that's it.
I asked him if he needed medical. He said no. Yeah, and he just proceeded on his way to go wherever he was going.
Okay, so I didn't leave any information?
But he was on the bus. So
No, he couldn't speak. He just gave me the sign that he was okay, like kind of like a thumbs up, and looked at me and kind of smiled, but...
Okay. Any obvious signs of injury, like bleeding or anything like that?
No, nothing that I could see.
Okay, go ahead and roll. I'll send you information for reports.
Okay, thank you.
Fill out the report. There you go.
8240?
8240.
Just for informational, that 3103, I did try to put duct tape over it, and it's like no difference. It just blasts through that duct tape. It is such a massive distraction. And I know nothing about those. Can we get some info on those?
Oh.
I've never seen those.
Well, Mechanic here is informing us that there's only 3 buses that it's on, the 31, 1, 2, and 3. And, yeah, he's not liking the fact either, and the brand new thing from Gillig apparently is that flashing red indicates that one, the other, or both those touch bars are failing.
Wow.
The forward door has 3 LEDs already out on the upper section, and they are severely too bright. The theory is good, but they are way too bright. Anybody with an issue with the lights and strobe and stuff, they're going to have problems in that bus. You're going to be calling ambulances.
Yeah, well, we're taking it out of service, so hopefully,
Yeah, they just can't make a good bus. I don't know why that is. They just can't do it. They've had like 100 years experience, but they can't do it.
Well, I'm not going to be much help to you because I made a poor choice of circles, and I'm trapped by a train that is not moving down by OMC.
oh, you're down there. Rats. I'll find something else. Send us a ready for service when you get...
Rats.
909,
What's that?
southeast, east of it.
That was a siren.
909, I got a request to talk and a request for service as well. What's up?
Yeah, I want to give you a heads up. I missed the stop on Powell and southeast 33rd. There's a person, a female rider. I missed the stop. Need to pick up.
Okay, just didn't see her.
She was standing way back against the fence and the wall when my bus passed by the service stop, and then she started approaching. It was too unsafe for me to make that stop.
All right, copy.
Well, if you see him, you stop. Just stop. You get about yellow lights. Oh, yeah.
When they do stuff like this, they do test stuff. They go through a whole bunch of hoops and regulations and whatnot, and they want feedback like that, so they can determine if they want to continue it or not. This bus not being out very long, unfortunately, we have to continue to roll with it. I do have a truck come out just to look at it, because we know nothing about that as well.
Okay, I just wanted to pass the information on, especially with the passenger approaching me. We'll go ahead and I'll have the driver continue rolling.
You know how many complaints we get of that crazy yellow light on the top front of the bus and the rear of the bus? Yeah, and they will not do anything about those. I'm just letting you know that those are the type of things that are out there, and the public really does not like it, and TriMet needs just the feedback.
All right, again, like I said, just thought you should be aware of it.
TriMet doesn't give a fuck about the feedback. Don't you know this by now? Okay, it's all a big, let's pretend we care, but they don't.
A potential threat of, being a trigger for epileptic seizure. So, anyway, okay, thank you. I'll have to let her know that to continue rolling.
Awesome, and please ask the operator to write down all passenger comments about those.
Yeah, okay, I'll end up doing that. She'll go ahead and log that in and hand that in to the spotter when she comes in. Thank you.
Hey, I got a couple more questions that just came up for you. Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm being asked, the lights that flash, how long are they? Do they cover the whole bar itself, or are they in a certain little area? And do they flash fast, or slow, or like a running light?
They are flashing the entire length of the bars, and they are flashing about every half a second, so they're flashing relatively fast.
It's ridiculous.
Copy that. Fast.
I mean, buses have been running for so many years without this nonsense, but bureaucrats got to be bureaucrats. What's this? What's this? What you got here? Let's see this. Breaking, stabbing. Please keep us up. We're working hard to learn more about the situation. Better set the clock at Stab Town. Let's see. I didn't know the Stab Town. Stab Town. You want to know about Portland stabbings? Just search at Stab Town PDX. See what great stuff you learn here. Okay, where are we? Can we catch up to this guy or not? Jesus.
Hey, this is 2438. My bus hit a moving vehicle mirror, so I need a supervisor.
Yep,
I am on 52nd and Fremont, going east.
Fremont 52nd. Okay, were you rolling?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And you made contact with a parked car, or it was a passing car touching mirrors? Tell me what happened.
Yes, it was a passing car touching mirrors.
What doesn't necessarily mean it's your fault.
A big truck that was parked.
Oh.
And I hit a truck mirror.
Don't you realize you've just admitted to PA?
I was passing.
Okay, are there any injuries on your vest?
No.
And did the other vehicle stop?
Yes, he did. He's behind me.
Okay. In your pouch is an accident patch.
Yeah.
Start exchanging.
PA. It's the way it goes.
All right. Do you need medical?
No, I don't need medical. My sacrum is just messed up and I'm having really a tough time concentrating.
My
That's
sacrum.
it.
Okay. Secure your bus there. Probably not going to let you drive anymore if you're having a hard time concentrating and focusing. So stay there. Let your passengers know what's going on. And have, if you can, direct them to your follower. I'll let them know to pick up your passengers. And watch for
All
supervisor.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
729.
Okay, Bean. Yeah, another one bites the dust. What about this? What's Caesar?
Look, the breads are almost gone already.
What breads?
The banana bread and the blueberry bread.
I had 3 pieces.
7706, I'm at 44 from Broadway Steel. Hello, 7706.
I couldn't even
All
kill
right, customer
myself.
service just called us. What seems to be going on with that one passenger? He's saying that you won't lower the bus. Can I get your side? What's going on? I've been having trouble with this customer since I started the run. Every time I let him on the bus, he cusses me out, he flips me off, he leaves the bike rack down and never puts it up. All right, copy that. All right, do you need help getting him out of the way? You shouldn't have to put up with that every day that he rides. Do you need any help with him to be able to clear him from the bus? Right now, he has his bike sitting in front of the bus and refusing to move it. I can't do anything. Okay, I will call for a supervisor to help you out, and I'll let customer situation is. All right.
Oh, lovely. Customer service. You won't lower the bus. Okay, whatever. It's a terrible situation. Oh man, I can't catch up. I'm getting burned out here. I had a dentist appointment today, so.
7202 at 82nd Bell.
7202, what's up?
Well, maybe you guys have heard about this, but the bus shelter at 82nd and Francis northbound has got shattered glass in it, and there's glass all over the place.
82 and Francis.
Why can't they make a bus shelter with unbreakable glass? Were they too cheap? I mean, I saw them in France during the French riots. I mean, they couldn't even break the goddamn. They tried over and over and over. It took them an hour to break that glass. That's a wrap for today.